3, 2, 1. Are you not tired? Am I the only person that's tired right now? And I'm not talking about like sleepy tired. I'm talking physically, mentally, and just spiritually tired. I'm spiritually done. I don't know what else to do. I feel like I'm in a loop. What else is gonna happen? I just feel like the simulation, it's getting boring. This game is getting mundane. It's getting repetitive. It's just the same thing every single day. It's redundant. I'm not sure. Listen, I need y'all to stay here because I'm gonna do some math together so we can kind of get this going. Okay, you get 24 hours. That's what the simulation gives you. The simulation gives you 24 hours to live your life, right? And the simulation also makes you get sleep. You know what I mean? You gotta sleep. Scientists say they recommend 8 hours. The scientists say you have to sleep 8 hours or you're gonna be tired for the other 16 hours you have left. All right, let's stay there. So now we have to sleep 8 hours. Now you got 8 hours. Where you gotta survive? You gotta survive, so you have to have a job. Most people have a 9 to 5. You gotta work 8 hours, okay? During that 8 hours, you're working a job you don't like for some people you don't like around some people you don't like. You're just doing a whole bunch of stuff you don't like for 8 hours so you can survive. You need water, you need a roof, you need food, so you gotta get that job. And while you're getting that job, there's an entity called the government, and the government just wants to take money from you. Yeah, they just go, hey, can we borrow some money every time you get a paycheck? And then you say no, and they say we're gonna take it anyways. They take it right out of your paycheck without you asking. They just take it straight out your paycheck. And then they spend it on things you didn't even ask for. They spend the money on either a pothole in your neighborhood or it could be spent on hamster exercise studies. You have no idea what they're spending that money on and you don't have a choice. On top of that, the insurance is also taking money from your paycheck. The insurance takes money on your paycheck just in case you get sick. And you think, yeah, that makes sense. That's all handy dandy. But if you live in America, you know what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter. You go to the doctor, they don't cover anything. Right? You put in a claim, they deny it. It doesn't matter. They're just taking money from you for fun. So now you got 8 hours of sleeping, 8 hours of working. Now you get 8 hours to live your life. And don't forget, you still got to do the regular human mundane tasks. You got to wash your butt. You got to take a shower. You got to drink water or you're going to die. You got to eat or you're going to die. You got to clean your house or you're going to be stinky. Who wants to be around somebody that's stinky and then they die of loneliness? You get what I'm saying? You got to do these things. You got to get dressed every single day because Adam decided he was going to eat that apple with Eve. And now everybody has to wear clothes. All I'm saying is you don't have enough hours in the day to actually live your life. After doing all these commuting, all these regular human mundane tasks, you really got 4 hours to play Cyberpunk 2027 and watch Love Island. And I don't know what else to do. It's the same old loop every single day. Hi, my name is Prima Sterling, and I just want to apologize for my outburst earlier. I am not suicidal. I just a little confused, and I would like to have a family meeting right here in the comments to find out what's next. There's nothing new going on in life. Everything just seems to be the same. And the only thing that's funny is the same thing that's to my detriment, and that is the U.S. government. Yes, everything they're doing is hilarious, but it's also not hilarious because I live here. Sorry about that. I just want to know, why is life so tiring?
That's right. The juice just ain't worth the squeeze no more, man. It's getting to the point that, man, if you do the math, it's really not even worth living. America is not even worth living in there anymore. It's like it's really not worth staying in America anymore. If you do the math, you can get a way easier life overseas somewhere. The cost of living is not that expensive overseas. It's just how you gonna continue to make the income to continue to live overseas. Because all jobs don't hire overseas. So if you can figure out how to make money overseas, know what I'm saying, then you good. But that should be the way, you know what I'm saying? At this point, a lot of Americans are leaving America because we tired of that shit, this rat race shit. Like, even celebrities are leaving the country. Like, hell, Beyonce and Jay-Z just left America. You know, we just want a better life. We understand that, hell, we have one life. We ain't got all life all day to be trying to fight this combative ass system. Hell, America don't want you to have shit. And we want that shit now. That shit takes years to build the lifestyle we want. We want it now. And we know overseas is a life that we can get. Nobody want to work their 20s and 30s over just to get a life that they might not be guaranteed to live. Like, tomorrow is not promised. Americans are realizing the bills ain't worth it. We got the income. Hell, but y'all raising inflation, y'all making shit impossible. Even business owners are complaining now. Millionaires complaining. We tired of that shit, man. It's a lot of Americans that's leaving the country now. A lot of Americans are fleeing the country. We want to be free now. Motherfucker not trying to be, y'all done took the houses from me. You made the housing impossible to afford. So you can't get mad when you see Americans leaving by the boatload. So the question is, I wonder what happened if majority of Americans would leave America. What would happen to society? Will it crash? Will it burn? What would happen to the dollar? Would the dollar remain strong if majority of Americans was to leave America? Because if no more money is circulating, then how would the dollar still remain to be strong overseas? So it's kind of like we need somebody to stay over here for the dollar to remain strong. Everybody can't be entrepreneurs, content creators, and digital nomads and expats. Somebody got to work these jobs. So I wonder if we was to all pack our bags up, we all had enough, we all packed our bags and went overseas for an easier life, what would happen in America today? Will America crash? I just genuinely want to know. I really want to know. Put it in the comments. If most Americans was to leave America right now due to this capitalism bullshit, all this shit sold up, what will happen to the US dollar? Will it still remain strong? What will happen to the country? Will corporations collapse? Will business collapse? I really want to know what will happen. So if you political, if you could predict something, put it in the comment what will happen to this country if 90% of Americans, hell, 80% of Americans was to pack their bags and leave the country behind and to take their money and quit their jobs and start finding work overseas. Because I heard Japan is declining in birth weight, hell, and they hiring and paying people just to come to their country. I heard China is paying people, giving people jobs to come to their country. So why would we put up with this bullshit in America when it's a country that would literally pay you to work over there because they declining in birth rates? And I heard it's so isolated, they don't bother you over there. So they paying your bills and they paying you to come to work, show up at work every day, and they don't bother you? Sound like a win-win situation to me. Shit, China doing it. So we really don't have to put up with it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, America is, and I ain't trying to shit on America, but America is really losing, they losing good people. Like Americans, hell, we are the new foreigners. A lot of people was coming to this country. We leaving the country now. We gone. So what y'all gonna do when a lifeline leave? Cause we already know we the lifeline. Who gonna deliver them packages, huh? Who gonna deliver them Amazon packages? Who gonna deliver them USPS packages, huh? Who gonna do them burgers? Who gonna wrap them burritos when everybody overseas cause we tired of the bullshit? I just wanna know, what's gonna happen to the dollar? Will this country completely fall to shit if every American was to leave? Let's look it up on ChatGPT. We're gonna do this on ChatGPT. I wanna see what ChatGPT got to say. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. What would happen if majority of Americans left America? I'll holla at y'all.